Today is the 28th of November 2025. We bring you the latest news in Nigeria. Let us go straight to the news headlines. One dead, policeman, others injured as gunmen attack Chris Ngige's convoy in Anambra. President Tinubu mourns the passing of renowned Muslim leader Sheikh Dahiru Bauchi. Insecurity. Nigerian lawmakers begin process of imposing death penalty for kidnappers. Bill passes first reading. Insecurity again. Tinubu demands headers surrender guns and open grazing. Jonathan safe out of coup hit Guinea-Bissau coup, FG says. Now let us go to the details of the news. One dead, policeman, others injured as gunmen attack Chris Ngige's convoy in Anambra. Former Anambra State Governor Chris Ngige's convoy was attacked on the Ngige road, but he was not in the convoy at the time. A police officer and a shop owner were injured, and both are receiving medical care and expected to recover. Sadly, a woman who was recording the incident lost her life. Authorities say the attackers disguised themselves in security uniforms. Dr. Ngige has confirmed the incident and expressed condolences to the victim's family. Police are expected to release an official statement soon. The highest kidnapping that I have ever seen in Nigeria was the kidnapping of this man. A sitting governor in 2003 was kidnapped by non-state actors, although certainly in connivance with state actors, but they cannot come out to claim it. Go and read about it. Chris Ngige, a sitting governor, was kidnapped in Nigeria. So kidnapping did not start today. That one was really high-profile kidnapping. Why is he still having problem with people in the state? Whenever he has political scores to settle with, he should go and settle with them, because that state is not safe for him, even as sitting governor then, and now just an ordinary citizen. Let us go to the next one. President Tinubu mourns the passing of renowned Muslim leader Sheikh Dahiru Bauchi. President Bola Tinubu has expressed deep sadness after the passing of Sheikh Dahiru Bauchi, the respected 101-year-old leader of the Tijjaniyya Muslim Brotherhood. The president described him as a moral compass and a lifelong teacher of peace, piety, and unity. Tinubu says the cleric's death is a huge loss to the nation and records the guidance he received from him before the 2023 election. He extends condolences to the Sheikh's family and followers, urging them to honor his legacy by upholding his teachings of kindness and peaceful coexistence. This Tijjaniyya brotherhood that this man headed before he died is one of the numerous Islamic sects, but these ones, their own method is just the glorification of God and praise and prayers for the Prophet. They are very devoted that you hardly see them causing trouble among all Muslim sects. You hardly trace any trouble to them. And meanwhile, most of the radical Islamic sects in Nigeria, they were formed to counter the rising profile of this group, because these groups are very peaceful. Anybody that knows them, the Tijjaniyya movement, you will see them have the photo of one of the sheikhs, Sheikh Ibrahim Al-Koulai, that's from Senegal. You will always see most people will see the image of that man in most cars, on the walls, and in most houses. You will see the picture of that man. Hardly can you trace any pattern of terrorism to that group. Yet they face persecution from the radical Islamic sects in Nigeria. Go and read about them. This man memorized the Holy Quran, and he has a lot of children, and his grandchildren all memorized the Holy Quran. Very pious, yet he was demeaned throughout his life. He was demeaned and cursed just because of ideological differences. So radical clerics, they are tools on the flesh of everyone that does not belong to them. Even among themselves, they are disunited. May his soul rest in peace. Let us go to the next one. Insecurity. Nigerian lawmakers begin process of imposing death penalty for kidnappers. Bill passes first reading. The Nigerian Senate has taken the first step toward a major change in the law. A new bill has passed first reading to classify all kidnapping as terrorism, with a proposed death penalty and no option of a fine. The bill was introduced by Senate leader Opayemi Bamidele after lawmakers agreed during plenary. If it eventually passes all stages in both chambers and gets presidential assent, kidnapping in any form will carry the highest punishment under Nigeria's Anti-Terrorism Act. This move comes as kidnapping cases continue rising across the country, with many victims released but suspects rarely arrested. Good one, not only the kidnappers, their supporters and those who are advocating for dialogue with terrorists, they too should be awarded the same penalty because they are like accomplices to that crime. I do hope this comes to reality. Let us go to the next one. Insecurity. Tinubu demands herders surrender guns, end open grazing. President Bola Tinubu is urging herders to end open grazing, drop illegal weapons, and move to ranching. He says the new livestock policy will reduce farmer-herder clashes and improve national security. The president also called on religious centers to work closely with security agencies for safer gatherings. This should just be done once and for all. I know a lot of people are going to go against this because although they don't allow their children to go on grazing, gallivanting all over the country, grazing, but they support the children of the poor, just like the Almajiri system too. Most of them, they support the children of the poor to continue to wallow on the street while their own children are in the classroom. You can still uphold your culture with a little modification to suit the modern day trend so that you can fit into the society. You cannot be rigid with archaic method of living and you expect other people who have changed from their own archaic method to the modern methods and you expect them to blend with you. You have refused to change, they have changed, and yet you see that they must accept you. While they did not even accept their old self, you expect them to accept your old self. Honestly, this is a bold move, and again, you see, most presidents might not have gotten this kind of courage because it's not easy to come out with this kind of courage. Most presidents wouldn't have gotten this kind of courage if not that tweet by Donald Trump. They know now they have international backing to do what is right. I do hope he succeeds. And again, if they are going to stop the open grazing, just like the ranching he said, the government should also provide funds for migration from the open grazing to the ranching because it is not going to be an easy thing as well. Let us go to the next one. Jonathan safe out of coup hit Guinea-Bissau coup, FG says. Former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan is safe after leaving Guinea-Bissau following a sudden military takeover. Jonathan had been in the country leading an election observation mission when soldiers seized control and halted the electoral process. In a joint statement, Jonathan and other African leaders strongly condemned the coup and called for calm, urging ECOWAS and the African Union to help restore constitutional order. Nigeria's government also announced the military action as unconstitutional. Despite the tense situation, Jonathan and his delegation departed safely on a special flight. Let nothing happen to that man. You see, the Jonathan and Nelson Mandela are supposed to be named the beacon of democracy in Africa because the sacrifices they made, hardly any other African president will do that. So let nothing happen to that man. We need him. He's our national treasure. We need him. We need him around. So thank God that he has left the place safely. We are expecting you to arrive home safely. Follow for more. November 28, 2025.